Hey there, folks. Today, I'm breaking down Rachel Reeves' latest spring statement and what it means for all of us. Let's dive right in. First up, the Office for Budget Responsibility, or OBR, has halved its growth forecast for 2025 from 2% to just 1%. Reeves, while acknowledging the disappointing figures, highlighted that the OBR projects will be better off by over £500 a year from 2026 onwards. Not a bad silver lining, right? But it's not all good news. Reeves has announced deeper welfare cuts. There'll be a 50% initial cut to the health element of universal credit for new claimants, followed by a freeze until 2030. The aim here is to save £4.8 billion, but it's worth noting the standard allowance for universal credit is set to rise from £92 a week in 2025 to 26 to £106 by 2029 to 30. Now the impact of these cuts is significant. Government assessments show that 800,000 people will be affected by changes to personal independence payments, losing an average of £4,500 annually. This includes both current and future recipients. Additionally, an estimated 25,000 people, including 50,000 children, are expected to fall into relative poverty. Reeves, however, is confident that these changes will boost employment and alleviate poverty in the long run. Moving on to defense spending, Reeves announced an increase to 2.5% of GDP by 2027, going up to 3% in the next parliament. This will be funded by cuts to overseas aid, with an immediate £2.2 billion boost to defense without extra borrowing. Reeves cited global instability and potential trade tariffs as the rationale behind this decision. Public spending is also seeing some tightening. Departmental budgets will see growth decrease from 1.3% to 1.2% above inflation. While day-to-day spending is protected, the OBR warned that unprotected departments might face cuts of 0.8% annually from 2026 to 27. On a brighter note, capital spending remains unaffected. In terms of the civil service, Reeves is targeting a 15% reduction in running costs, aiming to cut 10,000 back-office jobs and save £2.2 billion annually by 2029 to 30. The FDA union has raised concerns about the potential impact on public services. Reeves also pledged a crackdown on tax avoidance, investing in technology to increase fraud charges by 20% and aiming to raise £1 billion. Overall, she expects to raise £7.5 billion through various measures. And there's some positive momentum in house building. Planning reforms and growth policies are expected to bring in an additional £3.4 billion by 2029 to 30. The OBR predicts house building will reach its highest level in 40 years, supporting the goal of 1.5 million new homes by 2030. Lastly, political reactions have been mixed. Shadow Chancellor Mel Stride labeled Reeves as reckless, while IFS Director Paul Johnson expressed concern over future tax rises. Even within labor, there's been backlash, especially over the welfare cuts, with protests outside Downing Street. That's all for now. Stay informed, stay engaged, and I'll catch you in the next video.